Good morning and welcome to Unique Devotion. My name is Brandon Bear, and what we're doing today is reading from Luke chapter 1, verses 39 to 45. And the heading in this particular version of the Bible is Mary Visits Elizabeth. And if you haven't seen any of these videos yet before, please go back through in the playlist and look at the very first video that was posted. It kind of gives a more in-depth explanation as to what's going on here, so that I don't spend too much time wasting your time or mine in the morning. So let's get started. Now, Mary arose in those days and went into the hill country with haste to a city of Judah, and entered the house of Zacharias, and greeted Elizabeth. And it happened, when Elizabeth heard the greeting of Mary, that the babe leaped in her womb, and Elizabeth was filled with the Holy Spirit. Then she spoke out with a loud voice, and said, Blessed are you among women, and blessed is the fruit of your womb. But why is this granted to me, that the mother of my Lord should come to me? For indeed, as soon as the voice of your greeting sounded in my ears, the babe leaped in my womb for joy. Blessed is she who believed, for there will be a fulfillment of those things which were told her from the Lord. The question that kind of pops out here today, I think the Holy Spirit is so profound that you almost have to go to that first. As usual, there's some other things that are maybe starting to creep out there in my mind, but haven't fully come to fruition. Are you filled with the Holy Spirit? I think that's the question that's coming out at me. Brandon, are you filled with the Holy Spirit? Do you believe that you're filled with the Holy Spirit? Are you aware that you're filled with the Holy Spirit? In all that you do you recognize the Holy Spirit's flowing through you, trying to guide you? Because here, Elizabeth is filled with the Holy Spirit, and then she speaks very kind words. So, the Holy Spirit, when you have that spirit of holiness, when you have that spirit, it's a spirit of love in its entirety. And love can be broken down. Love is not envious. Love does not hate. Love has compassion. Love, all those different things that I'm sure you've heard about, or could think about even more when you think about what love might be. And when you are filled with the Holy Spirit, when you're indwelled with the Holy Spirit, the outward action of that is love. It doesn't mean that you have to know that because you are loving, now you're filled with the Holy Spirit on the inside and wait for love to happen. It's your actions outward. So even when you're disliking someone, even when there's something bad going on in your life, you can start showing love. And you may recognize that outward action, but now know that you are filled with the Holy Spirit. So it's a two-way thing. Showing the outward actions of love in all its forms let you know that that is what the Holy Spirit feels like to start with. And when you start to feel what the Holy Spirit is doing, when you feel that aha moment, when you feel that nudging, that small, still voice in your mind telling you to do the other thing that you never listened to, like me, or used to not do, then that is the indwelling of the Holy Spirit. That is love inside of you trying to get out and guide you and help others. So today, try to recognize love in your life when it's automatic, and try to recognize ways that you could love that you haven't before. When things irritate you in your job, or on the way to your job, someone calls you on the phone, or talks to you nasty, or just talks down to you, different. You can think of all kinds of stuff that could happen to you today. But look at those. Look throughout the entire day. Come back to this passage. Allow those questions to creep into your mind that the Holy Spirit is putting on your heart, and let Him work with you. And you will see fruits. You will see lots of change just in one day. And hopefully that's enough to pump you up to keep on reading here, to come back to that same passage a couple more times and see what else you can get out of it. There's a lot of good stuff here to help every one of us grow. So with that, I've already gone way over the time I'd like to have here this morning. That was Luke chapter 1, verses 39 through 45. Mary visits Elizabeth was the heading here in the New Geneva Bible. Please leave comments down below, especially the questions that you've come up with, or the question that you have formed in your mind and on your heart, so that others can maybe get help from you. And also, please like this video so that everyone can see that it's good stuff, and we can help spread some help here and love in the world. Until next time, thank you, and God bless.